Draymond, Looney, and Wiggins. No Damian Lee and no Bazemore, and Mulder felt discomfort right away.
Those hamstrings are tricky. There you go, Mulder.
Mulder backdoor cut.
I'm going to the basket here. You don't have a ton of rim protection. You don't want to just settle for threes. Well, okay, unless you make them like that.
As of late, pulled that one. And Michael Mulder.
Ooh! And even bothering the play because he's so far away from it. That's how a lot of bigs play pick and roll now.
Kelly Oubre. Draymond. And Wiggins.
This is before the top of his jump.
It's the forwards tonight, 19 between Gordon and Porter and Andrew Wiggins and Draymond. Campazzo stayed with Steph initially. They cycle it to Mulder, his three on the way. And Mulder
Tempted. This is the Mulder three. You saw Jokic fall down. Steph gets in the paint. The defense collapses.
Left Porter. And then on the relocate, that corner three is perfect.
So off Steph.
Draymond, that's it. Tic-tac-toe.
And Michael Porter Jr. was like, no, that's not happening. Look at Kelly Oubre.
Gano Anderson with Draymond, the early seal on Campazzo. And Steph. On Toscano Anderson. To Draymond, lob to Oubre. Other night, and he's an impact player, killing it tonight.
Let's just work that.
So Jordan in some distress off the ball. On Toscano Anderson, hitting a three.
Yourself. This is Juan Toscano Anderson's three. You saw Jermichael Green just cheating off of him.
Amazing, yes, you're amazing. It was an amazing shot. Speaking of amazing, Curry just hit another three.
That's just the IQ. You got to take all that into consideration.
Curry on the relocate. Denver's going to be 20-6, and 2 of those 6 losses are to the Warriors. The Warrior offense better than Luke Walton and Alvin Gentry, and that time it's Mulder cutting without the ball. Attacking the Kings defensively, that's the key. Curry for 3. When a shooter is 3 for 3 with 8 already.
They've lost contact with him here a couple times.
Looney's just giving that shot and make Sacramento pay. Having a really nice season.
Can score in a lot of different ways.
Oh, Draymond. What a beautiful pass, and GP2.
You see him, another guy. It's another guy that can handle and pick and rolls.
Gary Payton just decided when Draymond has it, I'll just keep moving without the ball. Oh, Curry, wait a minute, I'm open. And Steph on a reload three. Curry to JTA again, looking for a cutter. Draymond in the corner to Wiggins. His three is perfect. I mean, think about that.
It's wild.
Michael Mulder, he bottoms another triple. Draymond to Curry running the floor. Steph hung in the air. And Draymond down the deck.
Yes.
And there to Juan Toscano Anderson.
It's perfect.
2 years at Iowa State, the 12th pick in the draft. He's a legit 6'5". Curry high off the window.
Andrew Wiggins is the beneficiary. This is the switch. Halliburton had switched on to Steph.
Draymond attacking downhill. That was a dangerous pass that Oubre saved the day with a catch and finish.
When in doubt for Oubre, just cut his work on the other side. Draymond Green understands he's got an opening. Get into the middle, make your decision. You saw Halliburton step up.
What dictates to you whether you should pass it or hang on to it until a little bit later? How do you make that fine line decision in real time? Because it can't be easy.
I think it's all about watching the next man. You know, whoever that next rotation guy is. You know, at times you hold it a second longer, and he don't think you making the pass, so it stops his momentum on the closeout. You know, or it stops his momentum on, like, if he's making a rotation. Like, if they see that you see the guy open and then you kind of look him off, they stop paying attention to him as well. And if you can give a guy a split second more to get a shot off, I think that can make all the difference in whether they make or miss the shot. You know, so it's all about reading the next guy. You know, whoever the next guy is on the pick and roll, if I'm getting the ball out of a pick and roll, you know, in the pocket, then I'm usually reading the bottom man and the corner man. You know, if the bottom man step up and the corner man don't step in, I got a lob. You know, if the bottom man, you know, if the corner man, if he does step in, I got the lob. I mean, I got the kick out. If he don't step in, I got the lob. You know, so I think it's just really all about reading that next guy. And as far as, you know, doing it in split second time, I mean, that's just kind of what you got to figure out. One thing I learned my very first time playing an NBA game was a preseason game. Jared Jack drove, and he dropped it off to me. He drew 2 defenders, dropped it off. I had a dunk. So I thought, and by the time I gathered myself and jumped, there was 2 guys flying over me. I threw the ball up like that. And it just kind of showed me how fast guys can close space in this league, and so you just kind of got to learn to pick that up, to make those reads on the fly because, if you catch something open, sometimes you got to get it there, right away because guys closing that gap. And sometimes you can kind of look a guy off and get it there and give your guy, whoever's catching the ball, a little more time to finish or a little more time to get their shot off. So it's all about just making those split-second reads. In the league, the better guys, that's what you got to do.